Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I'm here. You're here. How's it going, everybody? How y'all doing? Ugh, let's be trying to decide if I should work on painting stuff or play some Hades. Hmm. These are good questions. If I were you, are there timelines that need to be met for the painting? The timelines for the painting. So there's timelines. It changes things a little bit. I'm gonna turn just a little bit more. Ooh, that's better for me. You guys can have it a little bit louder. There we go. There we go. Hi, Vic. Welcome, welcome. We're deciding what Jinx should do. I mean, there's a part of me that wants to be like, paint because you might respond more to me, but that's just me being selfish. You work on the beautiful model. Okay, okay. You're finishing it on Wednesday. Okay, okay. Well, I just feel like if you have time, then like, you know, do what you gotta go. Okay. So kind of like the beginning of this one, but I can't. We're going back to jazz. We're going back to jazz. It's gonna be fine. Oh, that's starting to get on my nerves. It was a little fun in the beginning, and then like I kind of like the scary one, and I can't do that. I can't do that for too long. It's a little bit too much for me. Doing good, got out of work, made dinner. Now you're just lying on the couch. That's good. I too am on a couch. Yep, my whole setup is on a fold-out table that is just out all the time. And a laptop and a couch. I'm not a fan of it either. I hate it. But, you know, it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. And it works, sort of. I would like to get like a real actual PC one day. Because the laptop does make things a little difficult. And but I don't really know how we would do the setup for. Need to build me a command center. I agree. Because like right now it's like I have the laptop and I do have a second screen. It's technically my television, but like I see you guys. I have OBS up on the television, and then like when I kind of you see me like looking at chat, I'm like, huh? Because I'm looking up over the actual screen to see the television. I'm like, wait, what? What you guys say? No, that's usually when I'm trying to check sound stuff. I'm like, wait, is that working? Or like, oh, what's our bits doing? Are we dropping frames? And then I'm back over here. It's like Glitch's old setup too. Yeah. So down to the fold-out table. I know. I got this fold-out table a couple years ago when I had friends come over for my birthday, and we did fondue for my birthday. And I was like, we kind of need a table, and we didn't have one. So I got this, and so then we kind of pulled it out for my birthday, and then it was like, oh, this is kind of handy. It's kind of nice. So to have like a table to eat at and stuff. So that's what it was for a really long time. And then I got the laptop and I was able to like do more stuff. Because before then I just like, I don't know, I just didn't have a computer. Like I had a laptop, but it didn't really work. I was old. So I just like occasionally maybe would borrow my husband's computer, which was fine when he went to work because, you know, I have his work shift to use his computer. But mostly I just like, I gamed on my Switch and we have a PS4 that I didn't really use. I've never used consoles to game. So it was an interesting shift for me. And then I got the laptop, and the laptop is technically a gaming laptop, but it is a very inexpensive one. But it does the job. It does the job. Oh, you do not have to get me a computer though. That would be cool though. Yeah, I'd like to be. I kind of think what I would do is continue to use the fold-out table because it is handy, and I would just push it all the way to where the television is, and then there would be room for a chair. And like, even if that chair happens to be my wheelchair, which I wouldn't do right now because I need to get the wheelchair fixed. But like, if it's my wheelchair, like my wheelchair is super comfortable. I love my wheelchair. It's like the most comfortable chair I own. Like that would work for me though. And then like I could have all of that, and like I would just have to like figure out how to rearrange the space a little bit. Hi, Glitch. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. We can order PC parts. The problem is that we're not super big on actually building a PC in this place because we own a Husky. So when he got his computer built, he had them build it because we were like, that might not be a good idea. Yeah, just like, and there's nothing we can do about it. We've tried. It doesn't matter if you vacuum. It's still there. I don't you vacuum and the next minute there's more hair everywhere. I don't know what to do about it. So we lost the war to the husky hair. We love him. We love him. Yeah, so we're just like, no, we're not gonna build PCs in here. But you know, that's fine. He got his PC built though, and it wasn't that bad, I think. It wasn't that bad to have them do it. Would have to just have a roommate and just replace it when it dies. Like every month, yeah. A Roomba. I saw a roommate. A Roomba and replace it every when it dies. Yeah, we have a vacuum. That is okay. But I just can't keep up with him. I don't know where all the hair comes from either, because like his first year that we had him, his first autumn, you could see the tufts of hair coming out from his undercoat, and like you could like pluck it out, and he hates that now. You can still kind of like pluck on his hair a little bit, and he's like, no, stop, that is my hair, my snacks, because he also likes to eat his own hair. So I don't know, he's not eating enough of it, that's for damn sure. He won't let us brush him. He gets mad. We can't brush him. He like goes and he hides and he acts like a big baby and he howls the whole time. He's a big baby about being brushed. He does not like if you try to take his hair away from him. He says, no, mama, this is my hair. You have your own hair. And I'm like, yeah, buddy. And every time I brush my hair, I look at the hair that is left in the brush, and most of it is yours. I got really scared the first time that happened. I was like, oh my god, is my hair that gray? No, it was it was his hair. His hair was in my brush because it got stuck in my hair. He says, no, it's my hair, mama. Those are my snacks for later because you won't give me all the food. He's cute though. Keep reminding myself that. He got in bed with us last night and he just like flomped down in between us and was like, I love you. I love you, and I'm gonna put my belly up in the air. Please rub it. He's really cute. Wait, I missed that. I missed that big text. I was talking about my dog and I missed it. We have a place where it's all PC parts and even had areas where you can assemble. That's really nice. Or have tech help. That's super cool. There was a games workshop thingy. That's an hour-and-a-half drive and a little bit expensive. Well, it's PC parts, so they're all kind of expensive. Yeah, we don't have anything like that here, but I mean, I don't know if there's something within an hour-and-a-half drive. There might be, but I kind of doubt it. we're kind of rural, but we're not really rural because we're a very touristy area. But if the tourism wasn't a thing, then we would be rural. Like if it wasn't a tourist destination, then like yeah, it would just be cows mostly, which would be fine by me. I love the cows. Yes, Jinx. Water. You started reading and listening to the Book of Accents again. Oh, good. By the time you finish it, hopefully I won't have forgotten what happens in that book. Grass puppies. We live close to where they do Milka chocolate. With the purple cows. And I was like, the purple cows aren't real. And Remy, my husband's like, yes, they are real. And I was like, but it's not really a purple cow. And he's like, well, they dye it purple, therefore it's a purple cow. That's not real though. Not really purple. And he's like, well, you're really not a redhead. And I was like, yeah, I know. I'm aware. I'm aware. Don't worry about that. Okay. Okay, so today is chill day. Today's chill day. It is rainy. It is cold. I had to go find a blanket because I'm like really cold today. It could just be because I'm wearing just a dress and socks. Like just like a cotton dress and no like sweater. I should find a sweater. It's about time to pull those out again. No, it's raining. It's raining here. Which I guess is better than snowing. We shouldn't complain. The purple cows don't exist, Biro. I'm so sorry. Okay, wait. The purple cows exist. But they just go to a salon regularly. A cow salon. More regularly than I do. I had a conversation today. So background, disabled, have trouble with my hands, things like that. Things my husband does for me is brush my hair every time I wash it because it's nice. He's a good man. He brushes my hair every time I wash it. If I haven't washed it, don't worry about it. But like he gives it like a really thorough brushing because I can't. He honestly just likes taking care of me. That's so cute. That's so sweet sounding. And then you remember who he is, and he's kind of a jerk, but he's a little bit of an asshole. He's abrasive, at least. He's French. What are you gonna do? But yeah, no, he likes to take care of me. And so, like, one of the things that I think that he does like to do is brush my hair. And today, for whatever reason, might be because I had not brushed my hair, a little bit too long, or I hadn't washed my hair. I brush my hair fairly regularly, but I had not washed it in a while. Oh, it would be nice and warm right now. But he was like, why is it so tangly? And I was like, oh, it's because my hair really needs to be cut. I haven't cut my hair in like 2 years. I haven't had my hair cut in maybe 2 years. And like sometimes I'll try to do the ends a little bit, but like I really, really, really need a haircut. Like really bad. We never have the money for it. Because if I'm gonna get my hair cut, I'm gonna like get the whole thing done. I'll probably like have them dye it and put in. I do like a ombre bleach thing, and then I have conditioner that deposits the red into it. You have as much hair as the model I'll be sending. God, no, I do not. I also wouldn't want that much hair. If we're being perfectly honest. That sounds like it would be really heavy and annoying and difficult to take care of. Because, like, my hair right now, except I cut off some ends today, but it reaches the bottom of my back. Like, right in the small of my back, it reaches. And it's already a big pain in the ass to take care of. I would not want to have hair all the way down to my, like, thighs. Sounds like a nightmare. I know that's what I wanted when I was a kid, but like I have crazy hair. Oh, laying on it? Yeah, that's why I put my hair up a lot. My hair is almost always up in like a bun, a top knot sort of situation. And then, or ponytails. I really like ponytails lately. I used to do pigtails more often too. Anyway, we should actually get to what we're gonna do today. Which was like we're just chilling today. I needed a chill day. I did want to talk to you guys briefly because it's the end of the month. We're getting ready for a new month, which means we have new things going on. We're gonna play Doki Doki one more time, and then after that, I'm not really sure what to play. So if you have any ideas or suggestions or things that we have played, that you maybe were wanting to see more of, let me know, because I don't know. I wish there was more horror stuff, because you guys seem to like when I'm scared. Games that I can play on a laptop and stream at the same time. So let's keep that one in mind, because I can't, like, I would do Warframe, but I can't do Warframe. Home safety hotline. Also, remember, I don't have money, but like, those things maybe I own might be a good one. I was thinking, like, there was a part of me that was thinking maybe we do like Bear and Breakfast, because they did buy that during the last sale and haven't played any of it, and it sort of like seems like it would be fall vibes, but I do miss, like, I know you guys like I like the scary stuff too. Like, I wish there was more stuff like Doki Doki that is like, you know, things I can play on a laptop and also are a little spooky, or at least will make me go you know, those things, those noises that you guys were laughing at me 2 weeks ago about making because I'm jumpy, and it kept on making noises and being scary. And there's a closet, guys. There's a scary closet. I don't like the closet in the last one either, but I tried not to be scared of it. The Cthulhu dating game? But isn't the Cthulhu dating game not, like, actually scary? Like, it's mostly cute. Isn't it mostly cute? It can be a little scary. Okay. The book that I picked up this time is a young adult, like freshman in college sort of age. One that's more of a thriller than an actual horror one, but is actually most upsetting to me. I am very unsettled by reading it. Me side would be good. I should be writing these down. What am I doing? What am I doing? Come here. Come here. Do the things I want you to do. Have the notes from the last time we played Stardew open. Yeah, maybe the Chills Art ones, but I've seen them. I don't know if they would be scary. I have, watched them. I know there's like a new one though, so I haven't done that. And then I already have Home Safety Hotline on my wish list. And then I'll look here up to K. And then the other thing that I'm trying to think of is I need to come up with the themes for music next month. And we had talked about doing like the bard / folk music. And we had also talked about video game music, which I think we're going to absolutely do, mostly because I just want to do the paradox from Warframe. Which it won't be on the list, but I'll just sing it for you guys because I know it. There's other like Warframe music too that we'll probably look at. I don't know that well. And then there's lots of good music to look at in Warframe. I mean, in video games in general. And then, but we also talked about doing like TVs. We talked about movie. I thought maybe we do movie TVs together as like one giant thing. So if it appears on the screen, it counts. And then we also talked about other ones that I don't remember them down. The reason why I have this little notebook here and I never remember it. So if you can remember other things that we have talked about, let me know because I don't remember. And then also, so this Thursday we're doing performance. So it'll be performance and karaoke. So we don't have to worry about that for this week. I'll be doing all the things. I actually worked last night, or not last night, but yesterday. Most of the day yesterday. And I put together a not very good karaoke version of the Crown Solace song that we picked last Thursday. It's not good. Let me be clear. It's pretty bad. And there's a little overlap. I couldn't separate the growler's voice from the countertenor's voice. So there's like one little spot where there's some overlap. And then there's like another part where like the guy's name is Pete. Pete is singing over Callum's part, like doing a little ooh 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 part in the background. And I could not separate that, but I wanted to have that in there because yes, Bobby said that she would like to work with me on this one. Well, she busy gal. She got her own shit going on, and I want it to be able to like pull something out to be able to do when we need it, until she's ready and able to help out with that. So I worked on that and I got that together, and it is gonna be like, so I'll be able to do that on Thursday. And then like I have the other songs together, except for the one the K-pop song, Rebel Heart. I don't have that. I need extra time with that one to get the I need Korean help with that one because it's just a lot more Korean than I remembered. And I just don't think the romanized ways that they write it down are very helpful. So, I don't know. Let's see what we got going here. But yeah, if you can think of music themes, or if there's a music theme that I didn't mention or that we haven't talked about, that you are really interested in us doing, I would like to hear it. You can either tell me now and I'll write it down, or you can always think on it and put it in the Discord. I don't think anybody here hasn't been here before, but just in case you haven't been here and want to join the community, you can join us on my Discord community for all the news and updates, mostly me just showing you my dogs more often than normal. But yeah, just for some background stuff, and then like you can always like give me some things like that. And if you think of a game too, go ahead and throw that in the gaming channel. What else? I think that's all the news for now. I think that's all the news. Ooh, I did want to see because we haven't looked in a while. Today we're doing book related things. I just wonder what my. Did I spell it wrong? There it goes. It was like, no, we gotta calculate that, bitch. Hold on. My current reading streak is 1,182 days in a row of reading. Current book is wild and unsettling. It's more of a thriller, like I said, but there's just some gaslighting and stuff going on in there, and I am highly triggered from it. But today we're going to continue radicalizing the children and petting dogs in Tiny Bookshop. But before we do that, I'm gonna take a small break and get everything set up. So, I'm gonna throw you on Be Right Back, and I'll be right back. I'll probably run ads right now too. Sorry if you already had ads. I apologize. Welcome back. Let's see if this was working. Nope. Why would it work? There we go. We can nightmare this both and it's playing at the same time. There we go. We got it! We got it up! I did it! God, sometimes it's such a pain in the ass. Anyway, here is Tiny Bookshop. We played this a couple weeks ago now. Did it. Thank you. I'm gonna be tiny too. I'm gonna be tiny too, and now we can get. So I think. Ink. We'll be able to tell if I look at my. Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, I got a skull. I got watering. In the inside, I think. Yeah, I got a plant there. Look at that plant. Okay. What is While you are watering your plants, 50% to plant effects. Does it have an effect? Oh, yes. Okay, alright. You plus 50% to plant effects. Minus the recommendations per day. And then while... Oh, so you won't get them while you are watering them. Well, that makes some sense. I don't know. I'm not sure. This seems good though. Let's go back for a second. Where do we want to go? What do we want to do? What's happening? What day is it? I don't even know. It's today. And then there's tomorrow. Waterfront Fish Market. Can't go to that. How do I get prior marine? Prior thingies. How do I get the prior thingies? Do I have prior thingies? Waterfront. Oh. Do I? Have. I want to buy his. Oh no, I need this. Your bookshop needs to be seaworthy to get an invite to the fish market. We need the marine time. Oh boy, I need maritime decorations for 2 fish things. For fish things. And then we have to pet the dog. Not that we really have to pet the dog, I just want to. Okay. You have fish things? No. We could get fish things from him. Go there, it's the cheapest. It is, it's a not to dog. Okay. Let's go here. We're gonna customize this. I would like so make it less expensive. Okay, that's better. think that's better. And then we're gonna go here. Oh, no, not Craig. That was my bad. I'm gonna throw in extra fact. Because those do particularly well. And then we'll get a couple. Four scenes. It's like our best sellers. We'll do 5. Our best sellers are gonna be the fact and the travel one. We'll throw in another fact up here. Oh no. Oh no. My proportions are all off. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine. 6 of everything and then 9 of our best sellers in this area. That seems right. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. And then maybe we can get a maritime object, which would be really helpful and nice and good. Because then we could go to the fish mart. We'll pet that dog in a minute. What's Falco? We can't afford anything. Why are we poor? I helped her, yes. I'm sure she appreciated it, but you know, maybe you can also check in on her from time to time. And they should get married. If I know till they should, you'll have a hard time letting go. I cannot do an old sailor voice. You're always been that way since I've known her. Yeah, that's a thing. It's our buddy, Fern. I'm gonna buy all our books. Ayo. We could get that ore now. We could get the ore. Ooh, Fern needs help. Okay. Anything hot off the press. Ooh, this one's gonna be really difficult. Can't live without sci-fi. I'm not afraid of a bit of tragedy, and I also like niche books for the most part. Well, The Two Towers. Not exactly neat. And Handmaid's Tale. Also not exactly niche. Sort of sci-fi. Almost. Kinda? A little bit. I don't know. Dystopian. Not exactly sci-fi. Attack on Titan. Yeah, it's a contender. Technically sort of sci-fi. Not niche though. Why are all these really popular? Nimona also fairly not exactly sci-fi, more fantasy. No, it said niche. I like niche books, and I just feel like these are all really mainstream. We can look in drama too, because perhaps there's a little variety within it. Well, it does say hot off the press, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it needs to be new. Maybe not a tragedy. I'm just like, I just want to give Toni Morrison to more people. I'm just like, and you should read Toni Morrison. You should read Toni Morrison. We should all be reading Toni Morrison. No. I don't know this one. This sounds really not good, though. Well, I mean, no, wait, no. This sounds bad. No. This sounds like something I wouldn't want to read. Okay, then Jane Austen. Got anything in crime? Agatha Christie. Michelle. It's a familiar name. 1984, though. Regular woman's descent into a life of crime. Betrayed by love and framed by the mafia. Tracy has to fight back to survive. I don't think so. One of us is... I'm trying to see... Hold on a minute. Yeah, maybe the books don't feel niche because I do kind of book a lot. One of us is lying. Oh, did they make it a TV series? That sounds like a thing people would do. That does sound like a... That might be why I'm like, oh, that's familiar. One of us... Let's go to a story graph where things will be less annoying, at least. I can... Yeah, that's one of that. Okay, this is... Now it's more familiar. Now that I see the cover. Have I judged books by cover? Perhaps. Maybe if I go... This book is what we're looking at. It has a pretty high rating, actually. On Thursday afternoon, 5 students at Bayview High walk into detention. Bronwyn, the brain, is Yale-bound and never breaks a rule. Addie, the beauty... It is the Breakfast Club. Is picture-perfect homecoming princess. Nate, the criminal, is already on probation for dealing. Cooper, the athlete, is the all-star basketball pitcher. And Simon, the outcast, is the creator of Bayview High's notorious gossip app. Only Simon never makes it out of that classroom. Before the end of detention, Simon's dead, and according to investigators, his death wasn't an accident. On Thursday, he died, but on Friday, he planned to post juicy reveals about all 4 of his high-profile classmates, which makes all 4 of them suspects in the murder. Or are they just the perfect patsies pasties. That's something else entirely. Are they the perfect patsies for a killer who is still on the loose? Everyone has secrets, right? Who really matters is how far you would go to protect them. Clue high. Well, no, it's yeah, The Breakfast Club, but with murder. What if The Breakfast Club had more murder in it, you know? What if? That's that book. Interesting. There we go. Back to the game. Back to the game, though. Game. Open. Okay. Tragedy. I'm wondering if we go, because this was sort of a contender. It's not a great match, but it is not the worst match. So we might try this. I don't think... Okay. Alright, well, they like it. As long as he's happy, you know? Niche. One of the best rated shows of all time. Agatha Christie High School, yeah. Oh, look out, another one. Hello. Wow! That's a new personal best. I'd like to read more about the beautiful nature on planet Earth. But don't give me one of those super heavy books. Okay, dinosaurs and other prehistoric life is one of my favorites. We probably have to go over to... Maybe this universe doesn't have Hulu. Maybe. Yeah, here we have facts. So let's see. The Persepolis. The story of childhood. Bold graphic novel, memoir, following a young Iranian girl through the 1970s and 1980s. The gripping story explores themes of revolution, religion, family, history, and daily life in the face of tumultuous times. I know who to give that one to. Yeah, no, that sounds cool. That one goes to a child. You look like an adult. You don't need it. Dictionary of the English language. The child gets that one. She needs it. Harper! Harper! Come here, kid. I got fresh shit for you. I've heard in the 1740s were a good decade for the English language. Check out lots of words and their meanings in this slightly outdated collection. That sounds kind of funny. But no. The Yep. Reviewed. Learned from a podcast into John Green's first non-fiction book. I'm fine. I actually haven't read this. The writer rates various phenomena in the age of human invention in nature on a scale of 1 to 5 stars. Honestly, that might not be a bad one for this. Human invention in nature. That might work. We'll see. The 7 Lamps of Architecture. Dry essay. Must read for Gothic revival. Fun insight into the minds of 1800s mid-century architects. If you have ever wondered how architects 200 years ago contemplated their craft, this one's for you. Honestly, randomly also sounds a little bit fun, but like, this is not a good pick. I just wanted to see what it was about. Herbcraft. Oh, this one. Never mind. We are going to get away from... Oh. What the fuck? Get ready to brew up some magic as Star Ravenhunt shares the secrets of herbcraft, from natural healing potions delicious recipes to mischievous hexes. Okay. Maybe not. Mesopotamia buildings. Mesopotamian architecture. Sort of sounds like fun. Probably not the right thing for them. This one's a comedy. It might be okay, but it is kind of hefty. From Atoms to Galaxy, this popular science book takes readers on a wild journey through the past, uncovering secrets of our fascinating universe. For all of those readers out there who are interested in nearly everything. It probably is published by Llewellyn. It's a witch book. They're a big one. We have no ill will towards Llewellyn. They're fine. Other than the fact that I got Remy to agree that if we ever had a son, that we could name them Llewellyn. Because he likes the name Louis because he's French. And I was like, we would call him Louis, but it is because it was a throwaway joke in DuckTales, in the new version of DuckTales, which is actually pretty good. And it is canon now, but it was a throwaway joke in it where Louis, one of the ducks, is upset about them using his actual full name, which is Llewellyn. And Dewey is Deuteronomy. Huey. I don't remember Huey's name. They all have like really complicated names. So, Llewellyn, I got the go-to that if we ever did have a son, we could name him Llewellyn. Yeah, it works. We would call him Louis. We're probably not gonna have kids though. And then we named our only son Uriel. So far, our only son known so far is named Uriel. Well, that's because in France you have to, well, you don't, like, it's not like a hard rule, and you will get, like, are you okay? He's over there choking. You won't get, like, punished or anything, but, like, you name your dogs based on the year that they're born. So Sapphire is named Sapphire because she was born in 2021. And that was the S year. And so we named Uriel because he was born in 2024? When were you born? 2023. I look at my dog and ask him when he was born. In 2023, and that was the U year. And so we picked a U name. But when we looked at him, because he's a rescue, when we were looking at him in the rescue, they had called him Ace. And I just didn't... Wait, what was his original name? Aaron? I've looked at that passport too. I looked at his original passport. He's originally from Italy, but then they found him... was rescued from someplace close by to us, where he was kept on a balcony and wasn't allowed inside. Yeah, he's an Italian, Russian, French boy because he's in France now. He's actually from Italy and he's a Siberian Husky. And American because he only knows... Not that he listens to commands very often, but he knows his commands And they're all given to him in English with an American accent. He doesn't know when people talk. He's more confused when people try to talk to him in French. Okay, right, we're doing this. I got distracted. Le Corbusier, known as designer of brutalist buildings. Yeah, no, that's fine. A short history. So I'm between this and the John Green one. This one. So this one has some various phenomena of the age of human intervention in nature. Various phenomena. That's kind of fun. And then a short history of nearly everything. Like, this isn't heavy in topic, but it is a big book. Maybe we go with this one. Nope. I clicked the wrong one! I clicked the wrong one! I'm sorry, you would have really liked the one that I was gonna give you. Oh. No! I'm sorry. Can I take it back? My bad. Wrong one. This is why you don't deal books when you're on drugs. I'm gonna go get that ore. Can give you some advice. You will probably soon gather some regulars, people who will always return to your shop and who like to chat. In my experience, they greatly appreciate it if you remember some details about them. Like, maybe last week they told you about their hobby or that their birthday is coming up. I recommend writing these things down in your journal. For example, young Harper, who we're gonna radicalize, is celebrating her birthday soon, and you know how important birthdays are at that age. I'm sure she'll be delighted if you give her your best wishes. Here, lend me that journal of yours for a minute, and I'll fill in all the important dates that I can remember off the top of my head. Yep, that sounds about right. I'm gonna get that ore. Need that ore. Nice. Thank you. That's all. Yeah. And then I can't equip it. Yep. You're the highlight of my route. I only read serious and sophisticated literature, and I'd like to read something to go with real life. To do with real life. Rambles in Germany and Italy is one of my all-time favorites. The serious literature. I wonder what we have over here. There's that one, which is actually kind of close. Probably not this. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a George Orwell. Observant, vivid, often witty, journalistic work turned memoir by George Orwell, wherein he tells his time fighting fascists in the Spanish Civil War. Give him the Scott Pilgrim one. Yeah, totally. Happily Ever cookbook. Probably not this. But this one's on there, and then this one would be okay too. So we have in classics. Rebecca. I read a book that was a kind of like YA horror retelling of Rebecca. That was actually kind of fun. I can't remember the name of it now though. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back to the story graph and take a look. We're gonna go look and see what's there. Oh wait, no, that's actually harder to do than. How do I look this up? Maybe Goodreads is actually a better one for this because you can see yourself. Let's go see. Let's go see. I bet if I see the cover, I'll be like, that's the one. can kind of picture it right now, but I cannot remember the name of it. I have not updated Goodreads in a while, so it's like the last book that you read was book that you read like 3 months ago. Come on. Come on. Load more. Keep loading. It was a while ago. I read it a while ago. Actually, I should probably. We read this a while ago. Oh, way further than this. I think it was this one. Don't tell a soul. People say the house is cursed. Disputes from life. Yeah. This is it. All Bram wanted was to disappear from her old life, her family's past, and the scandal that continues to haunt her. The only place to do that is Louth, the tiny town in Hudson River where her uncle James has been renovating an old mansion. But James is haunted by his own ghosts. Months earlier, his beloved wife died in a fire that people say was set by her daughter. The tragedy left James a shell of the man Bram knew, and destroyed half the house he'd so lovingly restored. The manor is creepy, so are the locals. The people of Louth don't want the outsiders like Bram in their town, and with each passing day, she's discovering that the rumors they spread are just as disturbing as the secrets that they hide. Most frightening are all of the legends that tell about the dead girls whose lives were cut short from the very house that Bram now calls home. The terrifying reality is that the dead girls may have never left the manor, and if Bram looks too hard into the town's haunted past, she might not either. But yeah, what it ended up actually being is a sort of retelling of Rebecca. This is anyway, kind of fun. Ended up being good. I actually kind of recommend this one, even though it's a young adult, and yes, they're teenagers, and yes, it doesn't make a lot of sense because they are teenagers. Kind of good. That's Kristen Miller. Anyway, back to game. This is what this ends up being: is we look at books, and then I go, I don't know, we're gonna talk about another fucking book. We're just gonna talk about books. We're just gonna talk about books. Deal with it. Yeah, but in this one, so okay, so it's more like of a continuation because it goes into some like of the things that happened in there. It is kind of the point, yeah. Our protagonist is freshly married, except to a rich manor lord. At her new home, expectations of a carefree married life are shattered when questions about Rebecca, the late lady of the house, arise. So we're similar. It was similar. It's just that this is her uncle. And then that's a Hitchcock film too. So there's lots of ways in which this is a thing. I've got the Raven. This exists. What are we looking for? Oh, right. A senses power. Timeless family drama about brilliant books and oh, this is one about them. 3 sons of a rich merchant family are vying for the power of mother's approval. Will their quest for the matriarch's position be worth the destruction they sow in their ways to the top? Kind of fun, kind of drama. I don't know what rambles in Germany and Italy is. Maybe we should go look that up, because I don't actually know that one. Fucking Moby Dick. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. At least it's not Old Men in the Sea. At least it's not Old Men in the Sea. Wizarding Scholar. Harry Potter? Harry Potter disposed of by his brother, Gregory Potter, and is forced to take a sabbatical on a desolate island, Azkaban. I need to stop. I need to stop. I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay. So that's not good. What were my options here? I was gonna say, I need to look up what the fuck Brambles in Germany and Italy is, because I have no idea. No clue what's happening here. Ooh. Okay. Let me make it so you can see. Okay. In 1840, 1842, and 1840. Oh, it's in books. Right? Okay. Okay. This. Okay, that's dumb. That was dumb. First volume out of 2 is a travel narrative by British romantic author Mary Shelley. That Mary Shelley? Though Shelley thought of the work poor, it found favor with reviewers who praised its independence of thought and feeling. That tells me nothing. This tells me nothing. Okay. You tell me the same thing on Storygraph, I'm gonna be fucking mad. Prepare to be mad. It's the same thing, ebook. Having established their name in the leading publisher of classic literature and art. Okay, no. Hold on. Try that again, and we'll get this one. Oh my god, this one gives us more information. Okay. The text describes 2 European trips that Mary Shelley took with her son and some friends, though Shelley herself thought the work It is a travel narrative by the British romantic author. Okay, part 1, letters written in 1840. Part 2, written in Belgium. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Okay, so it's just a dumb thing. It's just stupid is what this is. No, it's not stupid. I'm just annoyed. I'm just annoyed, actually. Okay, game. So you want something boring and dumb. You want something boring and dumb. This is not boring nor dumb. I got nothing boring or dumb for you. Can't remember. There's this one. This is one I was thinking. But that one sounds too exciting. That one sounds too exciting. This one is fake. It's a fictional travelogue, but it is a travelogue. We're gonna do this one. I'm wrong. Well, you have bad taste in books. You have bad taste in books. That's what we've learned about that guy. He should not shop here. He has bad taste in books. I mean, I don't know if the Mary Shelley book is boring or not, but like they can't even like be like, in the book, this is what she did and where she went and things that were good about this book. We gotta go pet the dog. We gotta go pet the dog. Hi, puppy. Hey, puppy. Hi. Yeah, I know. I don't have any food. We do. Here's a good boy. Okay. I forgot to write today too. Should have wrote. Bali on a budget. We could go to Bali, everybody. Man, I sold 14 books. We got an order though. Here we go. Oh, can I not put it out? Oh. Ta-da! We're Maritime now. You think if we go, they'll be like, you can come back anytime. We can fish. Fish times. Fishing thingies. It's pretty good. And then travel. And that. Seems good. Let's go. Monster of a fish. Yeah. Does my vessel have a name yet? Destiny. It's can't be. Or it doesn't have one. I don't like any of these names, so it doesn't have one. It's bad luck. How about Victonia? A real lucky name, I swear on my boat. Let's see what they got today. We could get a raw fish. I don't think so. I think we're good. We're saving our money. Let's see what's in the stalls. Is there other stalls? Oh, there is another stall. Hello. Oh, I forgot to read it out loud. I can't help but think back of my youth when I look at you. I'm sure you haven't had to spare even a thought on retirement yet, but let me tell you one thing. Make sure you have very good friends and as many things to do as possible, or you will be bored. I myself volunteer at the town council where we organize events and community outreach. I read and game and even attend the occasional concert or exhibition. Yet still, nothing compares to the hustle and bustle of a bookshop. It is also tiring, yes, and I knew I couldn't go on doing it forever, but as soon as it was gone, my life became too quiet. Which is why I like to have your fetching little shop around. Now let me find another pastime in your shelves. Okay. Thanks. Thanks, Tilde. There. Oh. Oh. I don't know. Okay. Look at all the people in my shop. Oh, it's just a table. Oh. Okay, here we go. I like a book that doesn't take itself too seriously. I could go for a travel guide and I could pick up a new hobby. What's we got in travels? Oh, you have the bookshop book, which we've talked about before. Talks about all the different kinds of bookshops. 1,000 places to see before you die. That sounds good. Original bucket list contains a wide variety of stunning places around the globe. A must-have in every Globetrotter's library, even if it's purely aspirational. The Age of License, a travelogue, another travelogue. It's a comic, charming travel memoir about a trip through Europe, a light-hearted advice book for anyone with travel anxieties, and a book full of beautiful illustrations of cute kittens and delicious food. That sounds amazing. An Age of... Forgot the name of it already. Fuck. Why do I do this to myself? An Age of License. Okay. Age of License. There we go. Ooh. Plain cartoonist Lucy Kinsley got an opportunity that most dream of. A travel expenses paid trip to Europe and Scandinavia thanks to a book tour. Age of License is Kinsley's comic travel memoir, recounting her charming and romantic adventures. It's punctuated by whimsical visual devices, such as new experiences funnel, peppered with the cute cats she meets along the way, and of course features her hallmark drawings and descriptions of food that will make your mouth water. Where it's not all kittens and raclette crepes, it's Kinsley's experiences that are colored by anxieties, introspective self-inquiries, and a about traveling around in unfamiliar countries and about her life and career that many young adults may relate to. An Age of License, which takes its name from a French saying, is an eat, pray, love for the alternative comics fan. I don't know, that's kind of cool. Pretty high rating too. Sounds like fun. It is not a horror book, but there is a digital version. Cool. Okay. Travel guide. Yeah. We're gonna do this one because that one sounds like fun. It's interesting. Didn't think you'd like that one, huh? I liked it, so therefore, you need to like it. Oh, there's so many people coming and going. Bye. Bye. Hi, everybody. Wow. Everybody's wearing their cute little caps. Oh, hey, you're still looking for album inspo? You don't happen to have a book that could help me out, do you? I don't know, maybe. What do you want? A little more towards nonfiction, and I tend to read lesser-known works. Also, historical settings appeal to me. Let's see. Can't remember if there's anything fun in here. Oh, that's kind of fun. No, I don't think we're good here. Let me see. Damn it. Buddy, you come when I don't have things. I want to give that to radicalized children. He's sort of like a child. Okay. Yeah, I did it. That's good help, and then you'll be back, and I gotta do that only 2 more times, and then you get a thingy. Yeah. Do you see that? We have to get the doggy a treat, and then. I'm fine. Okay. Hi, Fern. Sorry, Fern. Yeah, we'll come to the flea market. We gotta find the treats for the dog. I don't know what to get. What do I give the dog? We're supposed to find a bone. Oh, I didn't see that he needed help. I was really distracted by the dog. I'm sorry. I got really you gotta understand, guys. There was a dog, and I need to get the dog a treat, and therefore I didn't do very good selling you a book. I'm sorry. Bye. Yeah. Anything? You got anything other than fish? What did we name you? We named you something. I forgot. I think the one over here, his name is Jessica. I forgot the name of our birds. Ooh. I will take things for free. Nice. What we got? What we need more of? I need more fact stuff. Our fantasy, fact, and crime are kind of low. Nothing there, but I'll do 5 for just like some random assortment. Okay. There were 2 fact. There was some fantasy in there. That's good. Okay. Today. Got this going on. Music. Okay. Where should we go today? We go to the beach. We have more kids. We could go to the supermarché. We could go to the cafe. I think. When's Harper's birthday? 12. Okay, what day is it today? Okay, so Harper's birthday is tomorrow. So we should go to the beach tomorrow for sure, because we'll see Harper. Maybe instead we'll hit Cafe Liberty? Over here we do better in classics, I think. And then we'll get a bunch of kids stuff too. And then travel. Put a few more fact ones in. Good. And then just and we'll fill in the rest of there. That seems good. That seems good. Let's hit it. Oh, maybe we'll find a boat here. We should write. We didn't write yesterday. We got wallpaper on the seat. Ask myself, was everything a lie? And if so, could I believe in that lie a little longer? What do you mean it's wordy and obnoxious? Look who's the expert now. But alright, I guess I'll revise it tomorrow. Okay. Okay. I don't see. Okay, alright. Perfect weather for a new book, eh? Can't go wrong with a play. I could go for a new pastime. Okay, let's get in classic first. Oh, good. Right. There's lots of Oscar Wilde happening in here. Okay. Lots of stuff to radicalize children with, but see what's in drama, because sometimes have a little bit go over. Oh, there's Othello. Maybe. Ooh, Midsummer. Simple love triangles are for beginners. That's funny. In this classic play, romantic entanglements involve 4 young, lovesick Greeks, a royalty, enchantment spells, and a donkey, resulting in comedy for the ages. Hello. Heroic black general finds himself intrigue and betrayal. One faithful promotion. Someone who loved not wisely, but well, these are our plays that we got so far. Check in here under classics. Nothing really there. Let's do this one. This one seems a little more. How very theatrical. Thanks, old guy. They want to play too. And they want romance. So this one is perfect. This one's perfect. Very theatrical. I agree. Very theatrical indeed. Hilda's here. Good afternoon. You know, I still have a few book-selling essentials left over from my last flea market. I'd be happy for you to take them off my hands at the next one this Saturday. And if not, it's always a nice opportunity to browse some more items, isn't it? Don't miss it, dear. Bye-bye for now. Okay, so we have to go see her at the market. Oh, he wants help. Okay, yeah. Crime. I'm a huge crime story fan. Read more female authors. Also, I'm a traveler, and I like reading about real places. We got this. Girl's Guide to Murder. If Tomorrow Comes. That might not be a bad one, actually. There's the One of Us is Lying one, which was interesting. Good as Dead. This is a finale of Good Guide. Yeah, Girl's Guide to Murder. There's another one in between it. The Mysterious Affair at Styles. A Book of Many Beginnings. The start of Christie's career as a prolific crime novelist. First appearance of beloved Belgian detective Hercule Poirot, and the first in a long series of brilliant, successful whodunits. The first one, American Psycho. Okay. So that's what we got in crime. And then there's travel, which I don't have a ton of. How many castles in 7 days? Around the world in 80 days. And then the Book of not quite. Yeah, I think we'll go with this one. I didn't think much of the cover, but I can't wait to see what happens. Here we go. I'm doing great. Ah, here is Miriam. Ah, you must be the person Tilde has told me about. I see a small collection of classic books here. Good. I'm Miriam Dubois. Welcome to my cafe, The Liberty. You should know it has been family owned for about 200 years now. Throughout the years, The Liberty has hosted our history's greatest minds. From writers to revolutionaries, they all met right here. But surely you have done your own research into this town already. Yeah, sure. Either way, I have to get back to my customers. Goodbye. Bye. You got any scones? You got a cafe. I would like a scone. I would really like a scone right now. 200 years is old, yeah. Is it like one of them European cafes where they got like... Regardless, I would like a scone. Okay. Oh, wait. You have bones? Okay. Let's lock up. Wait. You have bones? Bones? Bones on? No. Okay. That was a pretty long one, though. So today we have to go to um the kids' place, the beach. I want to see Harper. Oh no, it's past caffeine hours. Unfortunate. Yeah. It was probably past caffeine hours for me too. I don't know what those mean though. Caffeine doesn't keep me up. It doesn't wake me up either. Does your tea not have caffeine in it, or do you have like a good herbal tea? I have some ginger tea. I think it has any caffeine. I think it has any actual tea in it. Like sometimes you can get an infusion that has tea in it, but also like other stuff. Oh. Yeah, like even like my regular like black tea, that doesn't do anything to me. Coffee doesn't really get me going that much anymore. Nothing great. And then I don't know if we need anything. We could get some more crime books. We could do the cheap one. Oh, I got a classic in there too. Cool. And then I was kind of thinking about the science fiction, but maybe we'll hold off for now. Oh, fuck. I'm fine. Speaking of needing caffeine, I'm tired. I'm tired right now. What do we got going on here? Wait, I can get another one? Oh no, it just moved that up. I was gonna say, that's weird. Okay. Good. I wish I had something for kids, but I don't, so go ahead and go back. We'll go to the beach. Go to the beach and we will I clicked on the wrong side. I'm fine. Put another there. We'll get some more kids books in. Thick. And a bit more drama. And a bit more crime. This seems good. I'm gonna pull down one of the classic. Yeah, I like it. I like it. This feels right. Let's try it. You guys are gonna get ads for a second in a little bit. Oh. Let's see how far this goes for ads pop. Phone? 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 Mute. What is phone? Nothing? Okay. Hi, how you doing? Hi. I got to pick a book. I'm looking for anything sci-fi, and I usually enjoy a classic piece of literature. Do you have anything like Journey to the Center of the Earth? I don't think so. Oh. I don't think I have anything like a journey to the center of the earth first when I pick on at the Earth's core. Okay. The Hollow Earth sci-fi novel for anyone who's read Journey to the Center of the Earth and thought, not enough dinosaurs. Oh, this is a good place, because you guys are gonna probably hop into ads soon. Let's look up these books, because I don't know them. Well, I know Journey to the Center of the Earth, but let's see at the Earth's core. Might be fun. When Abner Perry invents a vehicle that essentially drills through the earth, he takes it to his good friend, an independently wealthy man about town, David Ennis. And what else can they do? Drill into the earth, of course. What they find there isn't what we'd expect. It's an inner world called Helicidar? A place where the sun neither sets nor rises, because what appears to be the sun is no sun at all, but the molten core of the earth. Helicidar is a great fun fantasy world full of dragons, apes, and reptiles, and weird things. In capitalized letters, so therefore TM. It's ruled by a sorceress it's ruled by sorceress royalty. And the princess falls in love with our hero, of course. And of course our heroes end up hip deep in dragons. So that's okay. Look at this cover. They're kind of they're kind of dinosaur-y dragons. That's for sure. That one definitely seems like it. But while we're here, let's see what else there is. Attack on Titan. War of the Worlds. Starstruck. Off Galaxy, someone's gonna live in it. Might as well be you, a brilliant feminist sci-fi play turned graphic novel that you may not have heard of yet. You read At the Earth's Core? This one sounds like fun. Starstruck. Seems good. This one might be a good one to radicalize the child. Maybe. Court of Mist and Fury. Sexy, epic, twisting book. Okay. We don't like courts. We don't like crown. Well, no, there is one that does that naming convention that I actually kind of had fun with. But I also recognize that it's garbage. Like, it's not good. It was like trying to read Bridgerton, but like with magic and stuff. But like, she kept overly describing the outfits that everybody was wearing to court, and I'm just like, what are we doing here? I'm like, okay, understandably, and then like I realized that the reason why it was like, we are like highly detailed describing all of the dresses and things like that. And the reason why is because the character that was focused in the book really cared about that kind of stuff. So it was like, I understand that's why we were doing it, but I just got so annoyed with it. It was too much. And I still liked the book though, like enough that I read the other books that are in the series. It was like, it got interesting. I don't know if it's as bad as the other one. What is that one called? Because I don't read this author. I don't have any interest in it. But yeah, it's that naming convention that I'm like, if your naming convention is a royalty sounding object or thing of blank and blank, I'm suspicious of you. I'm suspicious of this book. I don't think that it's gonna be very good. And like all of the fantasy books are kind of like that. And okay, last year I did my own NaNoWriMo, which was just I wanted to do 50,000 words and write 50,000 words in a month in 30 days. And I did it. I wrote over 50,000 words. And so like I planned out this whole entire fantasy book because I had read some romantasy in the year. And I just got really frustrated every time I would get into any like romance thing that had a love triangle, because I was like, the option that we are missing here is why not both? And I realized that that is also a trope, but none of them do it. None of them do it well if they do try to do why not both. Or they just do love triangle, and like the answer is no, we just date them both. We just fall in love with them both. And then we all fall in love with each other, and then we all kiss, and we do the things that make me blush when I'm reading them. Sometimes they're a little bit holy shit. And so during that time, I was like reading a lot of romantasy because I wanted to like see, like pretty much for that whole entire month, I read almost nothing but romantasy, and I was like, I have never seen this amount of porn. Straight up porn sometimes. We can go have a conversation about this. Hold on. Let's go back to Goodreads for a second. Let's go back to my shelf. We're gonna go back to last year. We'll go to that last year, and I'm gonna tell you some things. This year? Was that last year? This feels like last year. This feels like last year for sure. Yeah, this is feeling. See, we have one. A Song of Ash and Moonlight. Suspicious of you. Suspicious of you. It's not bad though. Also, this one's really good. So this is kind of where it sort of started. Okay. Where did we start? The 13th Child was sort of, but not quite. The Courting of Bristol Keats. Honestly, pretty good. I don't think that there was actually that much going on in that. The Wren of the Holly Library, though, straight up porn. Just porn. It's just monster fucking porn. That's what that book is. I swear to God. It was unsettlingly hard to read. And I'm like, I got this from my local library? Straight up porn. So, like, I don't really recommend. I mean, sort of. I don't know. I read the whole thing, but I don't stop reading it just because I don't like it. If I dislike a book, I'll still read the whole thing. God, I'm trying to remember everything that like happened in it. It was just so crazy, but it was just like trying to remember which one it is too, just so I make sure that I'm not like mixing it up. But like, I believe that there was a part in it where they go to like a party, and in the party they like made a drug that is basically like makes you super horny, and you like can't control yourself or something. That book popped up in my friend group's Discord's bookshelf panel a few times. It's straight up porn! I mean, like, it was kind of hot sometimes, but for the most part I was sitting there going,
is from my local library. I once got one of the spot books from there as a child. This is where I got goosebumps. I read Shel Silverstein in this library. Another one, I think it was this one, that it was also very porny, but I kind of liked it. Let me try to remember. Yeah, long ago, world destroyed by gods, only 9 cities were spared, separated by vast wilderness, teeming with monsters and unimaginable dangers. Each city is now ruled by a guardian royalty who feed on mortals' pleasure. We are set up with the porniness. The guardian royalty who also feed on mortals' pleasure. But I kind of like this one. And there's a second book coming out, I think, or it already came out or something. I don't know. It's either coming out or it has come out. I kind of like this one, but this one is so porny too that I was just like, occasionally I would be reading it. There's like this scene where she's with this guy who's like, she's a concubine, for this royalty kind of guy, and he's kind of like a viscount if he's anything, and he like holds these like pleasure parties for the actual like super royalty people, and this guy comes by and he's like he's like the guy, he's the guy, you know, the guy in the book. and he's like, they're doing this like weird like pissing contest thing with her, and he has her on his lap and is like, basically he blasts away while she's there in front of the guy who she works for, who she's supposed to be like a concubine for or whatever. I don't really know what's happening. I just the whole time went, what am I reading? What am I reading? Also, okay. He said something so fucking ridiculous in it, but also kind of hot. Not gonna lie, it was a little hot. So I will be reading the next book of it. When does that come out? I want to see because I don't remember. Book details? Details? No, it doesn't. Usually it shows if it's a if it's part of a series, it'll be like part of this series. So maybe it'll show here. From Blood and Ash, Blood and Ash, Blood and Ash. She's written too many things. She's written too many things. That makes me unhappy. Okay. Maybe it'll be over here. Because sometimes it does that. Awakening 1. So if I go Awakening. Oh, it doesn't have the second one there. Interesting. Anyway, it's supposed to come out at some point in the upcoming year. But yeah. We're gonna recommend this book. Where was it? You might have missed it. But he says this. I'm looking for anything sci-fi. Do you have anything that's like Journey to the Center of the Earth? And I go, no, I don't think so. And then I click this one and it's like, oh. Never mind. I guess I do. There you go. Thanks for coming. Yay. We're just saying hi to everybody when they come in. We might say bye to them too. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Yeah. Where's Harper? There's Harper. Hi, Harper. Harper. Oh. What should I pick? I'm intent on reading a play. Not a fan of romance, though. Okay. Let's see what we have in classic real quick. That's a romance. Sort of. It's kind of, well, yeah, they are in love. So, there's this. What? Huh? Oh. There was lesbians. This is a sci-fi play turned graphic novel. Technically a play. So maybe. Drama. You've reached Sam. Oh, that sounds kind of fun. What the fuck is this about? I don't know this one. Guess what we're gonna do? You've Dustin Owl. This is romance, young adult. Okay. Stacy meets your name in Dustin. You've reached Sam, a heartfelt novel about love and loss and what it means to say goodbye. Okay. But then Sam dies and everything changes, heartbroken. Julie skips his funeral, throws out his belongings, and tries everything to forget him, but a message Sam left behind in her yearbook forces memories to return. Desperate to hear him one more time, Julie calls Sam's cell phone just to listen to his voicemail recording, and Sam picks up the phone. Yeah, the cover's really pretty. Neat, okay. Sam picks up the phone. The connection is temporary. The hearing Sam's voice makes Julie fall for him all over again, and with each call, it becomes harder to let him go. Oh my god, this sounds like a really sad book. Would you like to cry? Do you need to cry? Then maybe we read this book. Maybe you read this book because you would like to cry. Emotional, 91%. Sad, 88%. This sounds like you just want to be sad. Which sometimes you need that in your life. Sometimes you just need some sad. Sometimes you just need some sad in your life. It's a 298 pages of sad. We'll add that to the pile. We could add that to a pile. Okay. Not for you though. That was for me. Scott Pilgrim, better than the movies. Adventures of a Wild Child. Ah. Would you like another copy of that one? Satirizes Victorian society. Okay. Well, Wild Journey from the Frozen Wilderness of Alaska. That sounds kind of fun, but not a play. So I think what we might do is try this one, because that sounds kind of fun. That is sort of what I was like maybe hoping to give to Harper, but I don't know. I don't know. I might not like it either. It's actually not a play. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we have anything that's really gonna work here. I'm gonna say I don't have it. I don't have it. Sorry. I don't got many plays on me right now. Hey!
Is it birthday related? How did you know about that? It's the best day ever. But my birthdays are the best. We can picnic at the beach and I can get to have as much ice cream as I want and no one can tell me no. Well, my parents did say I had to wait after eating before I could swim again. But I'll forgive them this time, since I'm almost a grown-up now. Anyway, nice of you to say hello. I would offer you some cake. We already ate it all. Sorry, bye! Ask for a book. Ask for a book. Harper, don't leave. Ask for a book. Harper! I want to radicalize you so badly. Take down the patriarchy. Free Palestine, Harper! Okay. I'm sorry, I have to pick up my kid in a bit. I usually like books with plot twists, and typically pick books from a series, and I quite like a thrilling story. Okay. The Woman in White. The young art teacher Walter Hartwright finds himself entangled in a complicated family mystery. Will he find out the underlying secret that led to tragedy? Be prepared for a twist in this spooky classic. Spooky classic. I don't know it. One of us is lying. Okay. The Death Note. Okay. The Mysterious Affair. Right. Okay. American Psycho and The Shining. Okay. Typically pick books from a series. Did we get rid of? Oh, okay. Good Girl's Guide to Murder is a good one for that then. Attack on Titan actually isn't that bad if we're going to do plot twists. They are a bit twisty. There's some twisties in this. Yeah, there's Death Note. Did I have another Death Note? No. No, yeah, there's that one. And then there's that. And then, okay, great. I'm good. It's one of your favorite manga series. You've not read the manga. I don't read a lot of manga, actually. Watched a bit of anime. And I thought about pulling up manga, but I'm not gonna do kids for you. No, I think we'll stick to... We could do Death Note. Try that. Would you say there's any plot twists? Are there plot twists? Technically, this actually might be a good one. Because it's technically part of first one in a series of them. Actually, I think that this one's probably the one. I think this one might be the one. When you don't know, Agatha Christie's probably a good one to go for. Yeah, I think because I read digital, I just don't love reading like graphic novels or manga or comic books really, because it's just not as easy. I mean, there's some things that do make it okay to read because you can like read from panel to panel, but I just don't enjoy the reading experience as much. So okay. I know it is noon for you in the America place, but it is still only 5 for me. Well, a little after 5 now. So I'm gonna keep going until 6 like I normally do.
I think you guys, let me see, when does America switch their time? When do you guys switch? I think you do next week. Yeah, I thought we were only stuck like this for a week. Yeah. We only do it for, we have like 2 weeks out of the year where we're just closer together in time. We're 5 hours apart instead of 6. Can you feel how close I am for you? Do you? In time? So close. What day is it? Today's the flea market, so we have to go to the flea market. We have to go to the flea market. Yeah, we'll keep our money and go to the flea market. So, let's go here. I think I would like to add this. Oh, okay. Put a skull down. Yeah, I'm an hour behind you. I'm an hour behind. Oh, over here in France. That works, that works. Okay, so let's go to the flea market. We'll get fleas, we'll get markets. What do I have going on? Sale is 34%, drama has a 38%, 21, 33, 5, 8, 39. Okay. We'll put a kid one in. Mostly do travel. And then we'll bulk out some of the classics. Put in our fantasy that is missing. We'll replace the time ones that we sold. Then I think we'll be good. I'm hoping that Tilde will have like another type of shelf. Because that would be really cool. Can I like see what everybody's got first? A shelf? Step ladder. Where's the time? Non-slip. Everyone reach the high parts of your shelf. Well, there are at least 5 kids' books on the upper shelves that gives a plus 7% to sale. Kids books. You got a desk lamp. 2% to classic, 2% to fact. Armchair. Nice. While equipped. Plus 4 seconds. Oh, to the inspiration. So when you make a good recommendation, it gives you a little bit of a boost, and like everything gets a bigger boost. And then, but it will cost us 4 extra coins. So, nothing great there. If she had like a different shelf, I would buy the shelf for sure. Let's see what's in the art section. Bonjour. He's got night shift. The light apricot. Apricot's really cheap. Do I like it? It's just kind of orangey. Kind of corally. And then all of this. Some travel stuff. Apricot is not cheap. It's a fruit. this guy's got creepy stuff usually. Okay, so it's mostly just this one is really, it's a bit creepy. It's spooky. Uses of this. It's dangerous. For some reason, this microscope, which we don't have enough for. Okay. Not much good there today. And then let's take a look at Annie's little flower one. Healthy, I promise. Okay. Okay. I believe you. Monstera. +2 to travel. +2 to classic. Oh, this one has a lot. +1 to kids, +1 to classic, and then +1 to fantasy. I think it's a little expensive though. We don't have enough for it. I don't know. I like the plants. I really want the one that gives you a bigger crime because it's a window box and it's so cute. I really want that one. We didn't have enough last time. I think Annie's gonna come in. Come on in, Annie. Hi. How are you? You need a hand? Oh no, I have a fern.
Wow.
Thanks for the help. Look, you've got to keep this all under wraps, alright? I know I just dropped a massive fern in front of you, but it's technically not mine. I kind of, you know, stole it.
Ooh.
I swear it was a rescue mission though. Someone left it at my uni over the break, and there was no one there to water it. So I couldn't exactly leave it there, right? Yeah, totally. Thank you, I knew you'd get it. I swear to God she's flirting with me. That's good. You should do that more. Well, I'm sure it will be in better hands with you. Fits in perfectly with your whole cozy vibe.
Wow.
Thanks again. I've got to run now. Cheers. Okay, you can come back anytime though. Bye. Oh, what do you need? Okay. I get to pick a book. Give me something utterly scary and grislier. The grislier the better. However, I'm usually not a fan of romance. Okay, let's see what we got. As Good as Dead again. The Woman in White. One of Us is Lying. We got Death Note. Gone Girl. American Psycho. And The Shining. Stream of Consciousness. This seems to work. Let's do this one. It's pretty grisly. Oh, this person is me. Yeah. Wow, American Psycho for you. For you. That one was easy. That was an easy pick. Pretty much, if you're just like, oh, Kelly, what should I read that is kind of spooky? I probably have one for you. I heard you made the acquaintance with my Mary. She has a great sense of business, much more than I've ever had. It runs the Dubois family. It runs in the Dubois family. The Liberté has been with them for 2 centuries. She did mention that, 200 years. For a cafe, kind of impressive. And she still hasn't given me a scone. And Miriam has always managed to stay on top of those decades of paperwork while still working out front with customers. Wow. That's quite the incredible feat, although she has enough employees that she would do well to rely on them a little more. But I think She's had a hard time letting go of the reins, so to speak. Refuses to speak of retirement at all. But who am I to tell her what to do? I gave up on that years ago. Okay. Yeah, I find telling old ladies what to do never really works. Ooh, we can't decide. What do we do? I did not find what I was looking for. I'd like to start a new series. Also, historical settings appeal to me. I really enjoyed that. Is a choice. But yeah, Henry the Sixth. Try drama. That one. That was sad. Adventures of old child. Memoir. Ernest is a play. And then living in Alaska. Seeing what I got in travel. You never know. Okay. So I don't think I have a series. Maybe we can do something historical. We got a lot of horror going on right now. Even in here. This might work. This might be okay. It's historical. It satirizes political environments. So, kind of, maybe, perhaps, I don't know. I don't know if those work. I never would have looked there. There we go. That did work. Okay, we're good. That did work. Bye. Hello. Doing. Ooh, got claws. Klaus. Klaus, come get your inspiration. Holy crap. Just dropping by real quick, I'm looking for a biography. However, life's too short to read a book of over 700 pages. I don't know if I have a biography. We haven't fact. Oh. Okay. Never mind. I do have a biography. Encyclopedia, just want to make sure. In histories of women-led slave revolts. Harper! Harper! Harper, come! Harper, I need you! Cause I found a book to radicalize the child. Harper! Harper, I got something for you! The intersection of white supremacy and the patriarchy. This is perfect. Okay. Alright, alright. Keep that one in mind. Because I think we gave her this one last time. But this is what I'm gonna give them. Yeah. Thanks for coming. Hey, Klaus, let's see what we do. What do you need? Anything? Okay, historical settings again. Thinking did have maybe this? Because we had the Book of Tea, but I think I sold it. Huh. Maybe it's just that he's really giving hipster guy, but he seems like the type of guy who would be in a camper van and vlog about it, you know? He just seems like that kind of guy. It wouldn't be the most aesthetic one of like the aesthetic camper van ones, you know, the ones who just do it so that they can like make the Pinterest board camper van situation. This one, he feels like the type of guy who's like, I don't need the world, I don't need modern comforts and conveniences. All I need is a camping stove and my dog, and he just seems like somebody who would do that. This is a vibe he gives off for me. But yeah, I kind of think. Oh wait, Into the Sunset, the magical ways explore mythical and exotic lands of Western Europe. Okay, right, it's a satirized one. I remember that one. The Stones of Venice. Yeah, I think Tasting History. This sounds like a really good book. I don't know. Tasting History, explore the past through 4,000 years of recipes. I mean, maybe it's just because I like food and I like cooking, and I feel like I have had a woeful background in history education, and so like sort of just seems like something that might be up my alley. Let's look it up. Let's look this one up. I forgot the name of it. Tasting History. Right. It's fine. I'm fine. We're good. Story. But explore the past through 4,000 years of recipes. Max Miller with Anne Volkwine. Wine. Or Vine, depending on how you would pronounce that W. Begin your own food journey through the centuries and around the world with the first cookbook from the beloved YouTube channel Tasting History with Max Miller. I have seen some Tasting History. I didn't realize that this was the same person. That's kind of cool. What began as a passion project when Max Miller was furloughed during COVID has become a viral YouTube sensation with 1 million followers amassed in just 2 years. The Tasting History with Max Miller channel has thrilled food enthusiasts and history buffs. Okay. Vintage. From the ancient Rome to Ming China to medieval Europe and beyond. Miller has collected the best loved recipes from around the world and has shared them with his fans now. With beautiful photographs portraying the dishes and the historical artwork throughout, Tasting History compiles over 60 dishes such as a red beet stew with leeks dating back to 1740 BC, ulobi, a deep-fried cheese balls and honeys and poppy seeds. I was hoping it would tell you where it was from. Soul cakes, yeasted buns with currants from 1600, pumpkin torte, a crustless pumpkin cheesecake with cinnamon and sugar from 1570, much more, including the original recipe and Miller's modern recreation. This cookbook is a must-have for any avid cook or history fan looking to experience delicious recipes from the past. Okay, so I mean, that's kind of fun. I sort of assume that the book's going to be a little bit lacking on the history part, where it's like not telling you like historically what's going on in the world at that time. But it will be like, this is a recipe from this time and this is the type of food that was available in this time period. More on the food anthropology side of history than like general history. But still fun. Still fun. Didn't realize he made a book. Here's the cover. It's pretty cool. The videos talk history. Yeah, but I thought that the videos also were more aligned with like food anthropology. than like historical context of the world in which the recipe came from. Still, I mean, based on, I haven't watched that many things, sort of half and half. Okay, to be fair, I've only seen like maybe just like a handful of the videos. Just doesn't show up for me a lot. Or I gotta be in a really big mood to like look at food stuff. Gotta be in that food mood to watch a food thing. So probably why that was. Not a deep dive, but goes over a little bit of it. I haven't watched them in a while. Yeah, I haven't watched them in a really long time either. So I don't know. But yeah, I was thinking it was a little more like food anthropology than straight up. You get the short sometimes. Yeah. There's that other guy who does short content. Dylan something? I don't know. But he does the old baking. Like looks at recipes from like all of like the Great Depression ones and like your church baking or your church cookbooks that and recreates them, and they're pretty funny. Yeah, he does a good job with those ones. I wish he did a couple of long form pieces and they were really good and like really like well researched, and I wish he would do more of the long form stuff because I prefer long form to short form content personally, as somebody who watches content, because short form content makes my brain hurt. After a while, I'm just like, this is bad for you. This is honestly kind of bad for you. Okay. Alright. Were we thinking about this one? I don't know. It might be okay, but I don't know. I think... You know what? I'm gonna give him this one. I don't think he's gonna like it. It's not historical, but it is nonfiction. And he just gives me this vibe. He gives me a vibe. I don't think he's... Oh, he kind of is into it. He's kind of into it. Alright, class. Good. Seems dope. Thanks, mate. This is massive help. By the way, look what I found. I scored some really cool records at that stall back there. I never heard of any of these artists before, but maybe they'll give me some ideas for songwriting. Now let's just hope my granddad's record player still does the job. Enjoy the market. See ya. Album for the... Oh, we finished it? Neat. Yes, we did. We got anything at the flea market? Just to... Oh, yeah, interact with it. Hold on. This is about how I learned that life is what you make of it. And I had really given it my best try. I can't technically cry, but it's a real tearjerker, right? You can't try. Oh, because you're a typewriter. Okay. People are gonna eat it up. Okay, cool. Want to take it? Your very first manuscript. Dark drama. This stack of papers can be turned into a real book. Somehow. I don't know how you do that still. This will be the drama they'll still talk about years from now. Oh no, what's this? Oh no, the typewriter is dead. Sad. And now it's spooky. And electrical for some reason. Okay. I sneeze. That hurt. Okay, I'm fine. My sneezing broke the typewriter. Harper! Harper! Harper, 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 Harper. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, you need help, you need help, you need help. Come on, Harper. Yes. No! Harper! 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 Thank you. I just want to radicalize you, child. No, she's like, no, I don't need radicalized today. It's all the time. We're working on it. We're cooking. Okay. I wrote a book. And I don't know how to turn it into a book. Apparently, that's a thing, though. Vintage science books. Fun. Mediterranean travel. Nightmare fuel. We don't really need any more of those, though. The drama collection. I don't know. We'll probably be okay. Probably be okay in that way. I don't really want to spend, well, maybe. Yeah, might as well. This is a whole bunch to work with, and I don't have to worry about that. Holy shit. What'd I get? What do I get? What do I have? What is it? Right? And put this out. I don't know if I want it to be spooky. What's this do? Nothing. Kinda need each other. Okay. Let's go to the Mega Marsh. Maybe we can get a bone. I sold all my drama books yesterday. And we'll go ahead and keep it. We'll get a fantasy in. We'll pop all this as classic. Give us another kids. Yeah, that's better. Mega Mushy! Oh, you're in Mads. Oh no! I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I was having a lot of fun here. I'm just looking to see if there's anything resembling a bone. See nothing bone-like. Oh, well. Welcome on in. Peruse my wares. Peruse my books, please. Who wants a bestseller? I'm sorry, I have to pick up my kid in a bit. I want a book with a coming-of-age plotline, and I enjoy an odd romance plot from time to time. However, tried to save me from something not too obscure. Okay, hold on. Does it have? Aha! Ha 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 ha! Not exactly coming of age, but it is 17-year-old and about loss and like figuring your shit out. Let's see what else we have. Mm-hmm. The perks of being a wallflower also fits. Nah, I'm gonna, let's try this. Sweet, makes me feel all nostalgic. Oh, is that why some adults like to read a lot of young adult stuff? Is because they get like a sense of nostalgia from it? I mean, like, I read young adult when it is pertaining to interests that I kind of like, but I kind of like find it a little bit silly every time. It's the same thing as like when I play Doki Doki. I'm like, why is nobody calling these children's parents? Why is no one intervening in healthy ways? I don't understand. Sometimes I'll like watch a young adult thing or I'll read a young adult book and I'll be like, please someone, please can we contact this person's parents? Also, or CPS. Maybe we need to contact CPS. I don't know. Because it's like I tried to watch I like some of the young adult dramas because I think they're funny. What was the one? The one Archie one. Riverdale. And I watched the first season, and like one of the big overarching plot lines within the first season is the fact that Archie is sleeping with his teacher or something, or like something like that. And I'm like, we need the police. We need the police. I need the police right now. Someone call the cops on this woman. And then like they like are it like comes out that they were like sleeping together, and everybody is upset because like I guess she's maybe like the bad guy. I mean, she's the bad guy because she's sleeping with a 17-year-old or 16-year-old. And but like nobody's upset about the fact that they're sleeping together. They're like, that's you know, whatever, that's fine. I'm like, that is the worst part. That's the worst part of this whole thing. Why is no one upset about this? I know that that's like the least of the sins that Riverdale does, but I just remember being like, what the fuck is going on here? Why does no one care? When you go into young adult things and dramas and even like in books, you just gotta kind of treat the teenagers as if they are actually adults. Here comes Klaus. I think we're gonna get our sticker. Hey. Let me get this guy first. Looking for something to do. New hobby. Are they on a deadline for a new hobby? This one might be good if we didn't already sell this. Yeah, maybe? Let's see what's in here. Okay, that's fun. Okay. Wake, the hidden history of women. Right. Have a child who would like to be radicalized? No? Okay. Game design and game studies. Yeah. So there's this one, the herb craft, but maybe it's just the American in me. But I'm like, if I'm gonna be saying, oh, you're looking for a new hobby? Have you considered witchcraft? Maybe you don't just go around suggesting that to someone who isn't specifically saying, I'm looking into getting into witchcraft. Because you don't know what they're gonna say to you. They're gonna try to burn you at the stake, or convert you to their church or something like that. You never know. I think let's try this one. Tasting history is inspiring. Wonderful. Great. We're gonna finish out this day. Yeah, I'm gonna get my sticker. Album for the ages. Walk those hollow halls of history. Oh hell yeah, I didn't know historical books could be so metal. Neat. I finally have a rough draft together for the songs. I mean, I kind of hate them all, but that's the way writing works. You do kind of hate them all when you're in your rough draft situation. Reminds me of one of my comp teachers that I really admired and like worked with for a very long time. She used to have her students read this thing from Anne Lamott. It's an essay that's called Shitty First Drafts, and it's basically the whole entire point of the essay is, you know, when you're a writer, you need to give yourself the permission to let your first draft be shitty. Don't let, I think she calls it the monkey brain, or the monkey in your brain. Don't let the monkey in your brain tell you that you're a bad writer just because your first draft comes out shitty. You need to be able to write a shitty first draft, because that's what a first draft is for. And you can always go back and revise. And really, the real writing comes in the revision period. So don't be afraid to be shitty, because everybody is shitty at the beginning. You never go away from your first draft and it is perfect. So that is my advice to you today. Let yourself be shitty. Just, you know, that's a me problem. Just gotta get over my perfectionism and stuff. Exactly. Actually, would you give one of the songs a listen? Since it was inspired by your book recommendations and all. We got his demo! Wow, this tape is playing. Wait, do we have a thing to play the tape? We get plus 15 to travel sales, plus 15 to fact, and negative 10 on all other book sales. Still, that's pretty cool. Amy managed to pick up this old boombox at the last flea market. And then we get this. When activated, plays the equipped things. And it's plus 2 coins. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I hope it still works. Should be good enough to play tapes at least. Let me know what you think. Or actually, maybe I'm not ready for feedback yet. It's okay, buddy. We'll protect your heart. I'll get back to you on that. See you later. Okay, we'll listen to it at some point. I'm probably gonna finish up this day, and then we will keep this for another day. Ooh, we need to do a recommendation. Gotta give me some inspo. I want a book about a historical event. The Devoir family. Okay. That's more sciencey, but I wonder if we have historical. Concludes our journey of learning about the entries we've all used for unfinished manuscripts. I forgot to print Z. Okay. Wake. That actually might be a good one for you. Yeah, let's do this. We can radicalize the young adult. Yeah. Down with patriarchy. Decolonize. Colonize your mind. We shall make anti-racists out of everyone. Haha! Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. Should never be sorry for that. Okay. Fun. Wait, I wanna... That's cool. I want to listen to more of his music. That was fun. Okay. Alright, good enough though. Good. Really good this time. We've sold so many books. Let's take a look. Oh, I want to get that so bad because I want to know what's in Nightmare Fuel. Yeah, we're getting it. Cool. We won't be able to see until later, but cool. Okay. What am I doing? Where am I going? Right. I want to go here. We got the thing. That's nice. Yay, nightmares! Go here and see what we sold. We started, I think, on Tuesday? Yeah, we started on Tuesday. We sold 14 books and 23 books because we had the fish market. 16 books. 7 books. 20 books at the flea market. That's really good. And then, oh wow, we did 18 books yesterday. Pretty good. We sold a bunch. I love nightmares. Me too. Well, I love reading about nightmares. I don't like having nightmares. We still haven't met somebody. What happened? How much more of summer do I have going? We're like at about the halfway point. Cool. So we can get through like about a week in game when we play. We have to find the dogs a bone first, or a treat. Oh, I went to the wrong thing. I haven't done anything here. I have to keep visiting the location. Okay. We'll have to visit one more time to get this one. And one more time to get this one. Flea market. Treasure hunt. Visiting this location. Okay. Not much going on. Not much, but that's fun. So then, when's your birthday? Spring. I have one memory with her. I don't have anything with Annie. RPG nerd. Oh yeah, waking up to an instant panic attack right after a nightmare. The worst. Walt. Oh. Oh, it tells me where I saw them last. Okay, neat. Retired sailor Fisher likes playing bowls, which is marbles. Something. Spouse, musician, history nerd, likes knitting, and a perfectionist. It's true. Nice. Marion. What about her favorite genres? Likes an honest day's work. Dark. Cool. See about Harper. Eats facts and trivia for breakfast. Is a bit of a know-it-all. True. We did see her at Far Beach, but actually we saw her at the we saw her at the flea market too, but she didn't ask us for help. Anyway, go ahead and stop for today. I'm gonna go put us over here. Oh, wait. Okay. Then I'm gonna remember how to save and quit. Save and quit. I'm getting tired. My legs are hurting.
Alright, guys. Ooh, music. That was fun though. That was fun. We got to look at a bunch of different books. We got to talk about reading. Are you guys reading anything fun right now? I was telling you for a second about the book that I'm currently reading. Hold on, let me pull it up. We can look at it real quick for fun. I'm probably gonna finish it tonight if I have my way. It is The Scammer by Tiffany D. Jackson. Tiffany D. Jackson is a fun author that I think. She wrote she does young adult again. So again, like I said, I read young adult. But she does this she's a black woman, so she writes about black women. And the one book that I read from her was White Smoke, and I cannot recommend that book enough. It is so good. It's like a haunted house with some twisties, and then like this whole thing with this town, and it's just crazy. It was so good. And then this one is more of a thriller, but honestly, this has made me feel the most uncomfortable reading a book than even, I mean, a different type of uncomfortable than the books that we were talking about earlier. But it's just like there's a lot of like gaslighting and just like mental abuse happening in it, and you're seeing it like come out, and like you're seeing it happen to these kids. They're like 18, so they're kids. But I and then there's like racial stuff and racial injustice stuff that is also happening, and it's just crazy. We've been going crazy. But we'll talk about this one more in next book stream, which will be next Monday, where we will be doing the review of all of the books that I read throughout the month of October. That'll be the first Monday in November, so it'll be the 3rd. We'll be doing that. And then by that time, all of our time zones should be where they're supposed to be. You've been reading Yuval Noah Harari? Sapiens. A Brief History of Humankind. Okay. Okay. History of Humankind. Interesting. Let's pull that up. Fire gave us power. Farming made us hungry for more. Money gave us purpose. Science made us deadly. This is a thrilling account of extraordinary history, from insignificant apes to rulers of the world. Not a lot going on there. You're reading a fantasy book from the 1970s, but you don't remember the title. That's okay. That's okay. We've all been there. Readers drawn to sweeping essayistic history, exploring how collective stories shaped the species, from foragers to algorithmic gods. Ideal if you crave reflective pacing, ideal dense provocation, and a conversational voice that links biology, myth, and future shock without technical drifts. Interesting. I look it up. In America, it was published it was published as 2 books, and I'm still on the first one. Okay, cool. Oh, I see it now. Magician by Raymond E. Let's look that one up. Not the Magicians. Put it up here. Okay. Here we go. I found it. Raymond E. Feist, Magician, the original masterwork of magic and adventure. This one was in 1982. 681 pages, it says here. So if that was
2 books, if they pushed it into 2 books. Random review of older books. Cool. Okay, well, let's see. Description. Fantasy, it's the classic fantasy epic. Magician has enchanted readers for over 20 years. This revised edition was prepared by the author to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the first publication and incorporates over 15,000 words omitted from the previous editions, so that in his own words, it is essentially the book that I would have written had I the skills I possess today. Oh, cool. At Brady, a frontier outpost in the tranquil kingdom of the Isles, an orphan boy, Pug, is apprenticed to a master magician, and the destinies of 2 worlds are changed forever. Suddenly, the peace in the kingdom is destroyed as mysterious alien invaders swarm through the land. Pug is swept up in the conflict, but for him and his warrior friend, Tomas, an odyssey into the unknown has only just begun. Is this a... Is this like maybe a series or a movie? It's Tomas. The Odyssey, Tomas, an odyssey into the unknown has only just begun. Okay. Tomas will inherit the legacy of savage power from an ancient civilization. Pug's destiny is to lead him through a rift in the fabric of space and time and the mastery of unimaginable powers of strange new magic. Yeah, you think so? Let's get the husband. Let's get that. This seems like a husband thing. You guys, again, have a ridiculous amount of things in common. You both kind of like the same sort of stuff. And you're both kind of assholes, so... And I love you both. Hello, dear. Have you read Magician from Raymond E. Feist? You read the whole series. See, I told you. Do you like it? Weird. Okay. Let me. He says that this is pretty good. He's read the whole series, and that he thinks that the first couple of them are pretty good, and that after a while it kind of just goes off the rails, where it almost sort of feels like maybe he's not even writing it himself anymore. So keep that in mind. But yeah, he's read it.
I do recommend reading the first, because they're good.
Okay, you're only getting pieces of this. I can see the mic not picking him up. But yeah, he says that the first 2 for sure, maybe up to the first 4 of them, but they are very, very good, and he highly recommends them. So, but I feel like, do you know if this was turned into like a TV series or a movie? Because the name Pug and Tomas are very familiar to me. Video games based in it, huh?
But it became one of the edges of on the magic side. Basically, 2. One is the multi-dimensional.
Right. That's what it says here.
The other one is a very
this
good book.
savage power or something like that. What it says. Yeah, he says it's good. It's good. He doesn't think it, but yeah, Biru says that it has not been adapted into something. But Marvel Comics adapted the story into a comic book. So I wouldn't have read that though. I don't know why Pug, the name Pug and Tomas in the construct of like magic users is ringing bells to me.
Also,
my dad absolutely read this.
But I'm pretty sure people been allowed by 5 characters in a multiverse setting, and he may have popped up as a. I'm not sure on that. Don't quote me on that.
He has a feeling. He's not entirely sure though that Feist had given permission to use his characters in other things. So if you read something and maybe the names sound familiar, they may have popped up in some sort of multi-dimensional riff-raff thingy. I don't know. So maybe that's where the names are ringing bells for me. It also is very, very possible, like 100%. We can't ask my dad. He's dead. But I promise you he's read this book. I promise you he's read this book. So there's a good chance that this book was just like fucking in our bathroom or something like that, and I read the back of it. And that's why the names are popping off for me, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's really cool. Cool books, guys. Let's go back over here. He says I would also like the book. He's trying to get me to not keep reading the books that I'm reading. I have a really big TBR right now. My books are good.
You literally spend half the time saying this is trash, but I like it.
Well, that's because sometimes trash is fun. But the ones I've been reading recently haven't been that trashy. We did just talk about all the ones where I'm like, this is straight up porn, this is straight up porn. I just read so much porn. I did last year, not recently though. Somebody fucks a dragon in this? He fucks something weird. Well, enjoy that one when it comes up, Glitch. Anyway, we're gonna raid into you, because I know you're actually live now. I think you're live. Are you live? You know, you just said yay, so you're like, yeah, you're good. Okay. We're gonna raid into you. So, we're gonna go get some work done with Glitch. Ugh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm gonna get some rest. I'm gonna get food. 6 studios currently have the rights to adapt the 6 first books into movies. Oh, interesting. Well, maybe they will. I don't know. There we go. We're gonna go in. I don't really like adaptations. We're not gonna get into that conversation right now. Okay, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. We're back on Thursday, this week for the karaoke performance stream. So we'll be performing all the songs that we picked over the month of October. And then we will just do some straight up karaoke and take requests. So I look forward to having you join me for that if you are able to. Other than that, we'll do Doki Doki on Saturday, and that's all I got planned for right now. But I will see you all later. Go be nice to Glitch. Get some work done. Take a nap, maybe. That's what I want to do. Okay. Bye, everybody.